All right, buddy, here we go. We finally did it. 2021 Dodge Ram. It's 3500 four-wheel drive. Checked under the hood already, and someone asked. It does have the the 68 RFE dipsticks on the passenger side. So, just showing you guys the new truck. Somewhat of a new look. Should be easier to spot now. So overall impression so far. It rides good. I want to say maybe a little bit better than the Ford did, but the few things that I have noticed so far, the bigger differences between this truck and the Ford, there's a couple of things that I really don't like, and we'll jump into these now. All right, so let's climb inside for these. And one thing I actually do like about this is there's a lot more information. As small as it is, there's a lot more information on the cluster there. Number one thing I don't like is that the 12-volt charger is up here on top of the dash, whereas with the Ford it was down low here. It does have double USB ports for, you know, charging a phone, and even the CUSB. So that right there is somewhat of a plus. Another thing I don't like about this is the very basic cheap radio that comes with this. I didn't even know they still made stuff like this. This doesn't even have the built-in option for like Sirius XM or anything like that. To whereas with the F350, and I know that's based on the model that this is, but listen, it came from the same place. These are kind of supposed to be the same standard issue trucks, right? The Ford did have a much bigger screen. It was huge. Everything was touch screen, which I mean this is too, but still. You had your Sirius XM options, and it was just an overall better appearance than this. I mean, this is basic, but still, you have to actually hit this button to even see the. I didn't even know it had a thermometer. I mean, I was looking for it, you know, because I use that when I drive, especially when I'm looking at the freeze line, or, you know, waiting for the temperature to go down to have to worry about ice. But other than that, you know, whatever. It's a plain Jane basic truck. Tow haul and engine brake are down here. Your brake controller is right here. And one thing I do like is that with the Ford it was over here, and a lot of times I would hit it with my knee. This one is a little further away, but the lever is fine, because this is even if you hit that part with your knee, that's not the part that moves. It's actually this part right here. So I'm really happy it doesn't have the little volume knob to shift the gears. It actually does have a shifter, so that's good there, but very basic. Biggest beef about the inside of this truck is that it does not have a power inverter, so I'm going to have to buy now an inverter to go from the 12-volt, you know, down into the floor or something like that, to plug in my laptop and my printer and the other things I run, my jump box and all that I run off of the inverter. So it was nice to have that. With the Ford, this does not have it. I don't like that the 12-volt is up on top, so there's going to be cords hanging down, which I don't like, but you know, whatever. It is what it is at this point. So yeah, the rest of the inside is pretty much the same. But the inside, I mean, I do like the inside. It's a little bit nicer. There are 3 cup holders up front instead of 2. Nice padded armrest instead of the or that rigid cloth that the Ford came with. I did not like that. It actually tear your elbow up in the summer. But overall, this is a basic thing. Now, one thing I did notice with this that I hate so far, absolutely cannot stand it, has a 32-gallon fuel tank. The Ford had a 43 to 45, I believe it was. This is going to cause me to fuel up a lot more often. And it's going to cause me to fuel up, not necessarily when I need fuel, but just to make sure I don't get too low. And the reason that is an issue, mainly, is because, one, it limits how far I can go on a tank of fuel, obviously. But another thing is, too, that most fuel cards you use are going to charge you some type of service fee. Well, the one that I have right now currently charges you per swipe. It's $1.50 per swipe. So the more times I've got to swipe that card now, because I'm, you know, 11 to 13 gallons less capable in this truck as I was with the Ford, that's going to start to add up. I know it's only $150, but still, it's just, I don't know why you would build a truck like this with a tank that small. It doesn't make sense to me. I know that the Ram actually comes with like 52-gallon options plus a 28 or 32 or something like that. And I've built a few of these just for fun, really, online. And I think the 52 or yeah, I think there's a 52-gallon tank is like standard. I mean, I didn't even see an option for a tank this small. That's the inside of here. We'll go outside and I'll show you one more thing I really don't like about this truck so far. I haven't outfitted it. I haven't outfitted it yet with the bed in the back yet. I don't believe the bed is going to fit. I might actually have to do another one for that, which I kind of expected, but we'll find out when I throw it in there. I'll show you one more thing I really don't like about this truck, and it's outside. So the other thing I don't like about this truck is that it comes with Nexen tires, and I have no idea why. That is, I mean, the Ford came with Michelin's on it, and when they got changed, they went to Firestone. So I don't know what's up with this. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I highly doubt it, but we'll see how the Korean tires do, and we'll go from there. But that's it, guys. This is the new truck. I wanted you guys to see it, and this is another Enterprise rental. I'm going to make a video about that next, as to why I stuck with Enterprise and why I didn't buy a truck. Until then, we'll see you guys next time.